When we talk about partial takings with regards to a taking in eminent domain, the general focus and the general discussion is with regards to the just compensation or the damages that are paid to the property owner because of the negative or adverse impacts of the project that is being built on the property being acquired. Every now and then, though, the project will create a benefit for a particular property. In that situation, the provision of that benefit will actually enhance and make the property more valuable. The easiest example probably would be a situation where a commercial parcel may have access, but the access to that commercial parcel is only by way of a narrow easement across another property. The impact of that is that the ability to develop that commercial property to a very valuable use is just not very realistic. Along comes a road project along, let's say, the other side of this property that did not have a road before, and they take part of that property, but in so taking part of that property, they also create a direct commercial access to, let's say, it's a major frontage road. This parcel now is in a situation where in the before situation it had a relatively undesirable access that made this property not all that valuable. In the after, it now has a full commercial driveway that makes the property exceedingly attractive for commercial development. So that actually in the after situation, this parcel is more valuable than it was before. This is a classic example of what's called a special benefit. It doesn't happen very often, but every now and then the situation, like the type that I've just recited, does happen. In those situations, any loss in value that the property owner may have recognized or realized because of land that was taken, let's say across the front of this, which would have been the back of that property to put in this road, will be offset by any increase in value because of this new access that has been given to this particular property. The general rule in most states is that it will only be used as an offset against the damages that you have would otherwise receive, but this rule does vary from state to state, so you must be careful. If you're faced with this kind of a situation, you really should discuss this in greater depth with a professional that understands this concept to make sure that the proper rule is applied for your particular state. As a second consideration, just because your remainder parcel may increase in value because of the circumstances caused by the project to the neighborhood generally, that will not give rise to a special benefit to your remainder parcel. The rule is that any increase in value that is enjoyed by the neighborhood or the area generally is called a general benefit. And general benefits are not offset against the damages that you would otherwise be entitled to receive because of a taking in eminent domain. The only offsets apply to special benefits, and special benefits generally are benefits that are enjoyed only by one particular property and not by the neighborhood as a whole.